boys and girls, welcome back. Chris here. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend full of sunshine and rainbows and cupcakes and unicorn snot and all that good stuff. I hope it was a wonderful weekend. We're back again. Today, guys, I'm going to be reviewing the third installment of the Airport franchise or series, whatever we want to call it. This is from 1977. I bet you can guess the title. It's called Airport 77. So, this is directed by Jerry Jameson, guys. I don't know what Mr. Jameson has directed. I didn't even bother to look it up because the cast is where it's at in these airport films. The one thing these films always do really, really well is they have these immaculate A-list casts that they use. There's no one's wasted. There's no wasted performances. There's no wasted casting in these airport films. And I appreciate that. Always do when a film franchise can enlist A-list actors, top-tier talent, and bring them on and actually let them shine. I love it when a film franchise does that. And this iteration of Airport, this third installment, this has Jack Lemmon. Okay, for you guys who don't know who that is, Grumpier Old Men or Grumpy Old Men with Walter Matthau, look it up. Great family comedy film. Check it out. You'll know who Jack Lemmon is. Olivia de Havilland, classical beauty, classical actress. Beautiful. Great to have her in the film. Darren McGavin. If you guys don't know who Darren McGavin is, you've been living under a rock for like 40 years. So Darren McGavin, guys, he is the dad in A Christmas Story. He's also Kolchak, the Night Stalker. If you want to check out Kolchak, it's on every Saturday night at like 11 o'clock on MeTV. Check it out. We also have Sir Christopher Lee, the always stellar Christopher Lee in this. And we have George Kennedy, who's been in all three films. He's the only character that has been in all three films consistently. And then rounding out this cast, I mean, there's a few others, but they're more like B-list players. They're not, top tier. They're not stars, if you will. I mean, they're stars in their own right, but they're not like on the level of James Stewart. Rounding out the cast there, I mean, It's a Wonderful Life. Harvey, great performances by him. So, I mean, we got a great cast here. Now, let's talk about the story. The story is basically new jet takes off, and I don't want to say experimental, but it's like a luxury liner for airplanes, right? It takes off, going over the Bermuda Triangle, crashes in the ocean. It's airtight, right? And so the crew's alive. Some of the passengers are still alive, but the plot of the film is them basically trying to figure out how to either A, swim up and get contact with the outside world so they can get rescue, or B, get the plane to float. A seems more plausible than B, but you'll find out when you watch the movie that nothing is impossible in movie land. But yeah, guys, so let's talk about the performances. All the performances are good. Jack Lemmon, he's pretty good in this. Christopher Lee is where this is really the standout for me in this. He is really good. He's like, I'm a professional scuba diver who just happens to be on a plane that crashed. So I am going to save us all. And so he decides, he's going to get on some scuba gear, whatever he's got to do to float up to the top. Him and Jack Lemmon are the two main, heroes of the plane. And so they go about their business. George Kennedy, on the other hand, is on the other end of the catastrophe, where he is trying to figure out, just like he does in the first two films, how am I going to rescue this plane and these people, right? So he's trying to work with the Navy and the FFA, Frequent Flyer Association, I don't know. He's trying to work with the airport people, the plane people, and he's going to get them to, they're going to try to levitate the plane, maybe put some stuff under it and have, put some airbags on it, lift it up, whatever. They're trying to figure out how to save these people. So that's George Kennedy's role. James Stewart, if I remember correctly, he's like a politician or something, or he's like the guy who had the plane built. And so he's like, that's his dog in the fight, is he had the plane built, he wants the plane rescued. He's he's not really the corporate greedy scumbag, but he's like the corporate figurehead for this company, and he's also kind of a nice guy in this. Like, there's not really a villain per se. You know what I mean? It's just more of it's a situational adventure film. You know, they're in a situation, you have this incredible, it's almost like the Poseidon Adventure. In fact, I would say that Airport 77, out of all the airport movies that I've seen so far, is my favorite because it felt more like a disaster film than the first two did. You know, this felt like, again, the Poseidon Adventure or Towering Inferno, something like that, where it's not necessarily, there's the environment, the situation is the villain. There's no antagonist to accost our heroes. The situation is the villain, and this is just the way this is crafted. I mean, there's not a lot of like superior cinematography and sweeping shots because we're in the ocean, we're in a plane, but they make use with the settings that they have, and that's what I loved about it. I loved the feel of it. I loved the nuances of the cast and their characters. I loved the score. I mean, even the special effects for 1977, I mean, it ain't no Star Wars, but it looks good. It's impressive. And so, Airport 77, I really, really liked it. It was my favorite out of the three that I've watched so far, so I would give it 4 stars, guys. It's streaming on Netflix if you guys want to check it out, and all of them so far, the first 3 anyway, Concorde, Airport 1979 or whatever, it's not on Netflix. But the first 3 are Airport, Airport 75, and Airport 77. You can check those out on Netflix, guys. If you want to, head on over there and watch them. And that's it for Airport 77, guys. I hope you like the reviews. If you enjoy watching me act a fool and talk to you guys about movies, by all means, like and subscribe, comment, start some conversations. And you guys, I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them. God bless y'all. Peace out. And I'll see you soon.